Hi folks, here we are at the annual Rapid City Swap Meet. This is out in western South Dakota. They got a few cars for sale and lots of flea market stuff and automotive parts. So we're going to walk around and show you what there is. At the end of the video, we'll show you what we bought, so stay tuned to the end and just enjoy the video. And we'll start up here in the car corral section. We got a little Ford here. This one is for sale. There's your phone number. I do not see the price. Well, there's a paper on the other side. I might be able to catch it. Let's see. To show you real quick. Fairlane 500, a little rust in the fender bottom there. And we got a Chevy short box here. I don't see any information on that one. See if this one shows a price here or not. I don't see it on there, so you'll have to contact them if you're interested. And here's the Chevy. Over on this side we got a little Porsche here. This one is 8,500, 71 Porsche. There's all your information right there. Don't see those around out here very often. Now we got a little Ford Bronco here. This one is 5988 it says. And I do not see a sign, but I see iDent Auto Sales, Rapid City, South Dakota, if you're interested. On that tag, they can probably, if that's not who owns it, they can probably tell you who does, because that's their temporary tag. And over here we got a little Opel GT. Pretty clean inside. The price on this one is $9,500. And we'll catch your phone number for you here. There's all the information on that. Any of these signs that I show, you can pause on them and read them a little better that way. Got a Ford pickup here. Hot rod. This one I do not see any information on that one. Over here we got a square body Chevy here. This one is City of Sturgis utility truck, $5 grand. There's all your information. So if you're into motorcycles, it's a little history there, being a Sturgis, City of Sturgis truck. And we got another Ford Patina truck here. That's a good looking truck right here. It's got a North Dakota tag on it, sold new in North Dakota. Good patina to it. Looks like it's got a Y block under the hood. And 40,000 miles. I do not see a price on that. You can see the phone number way at the bottom there. And we got a 59 Willys here. This is a nice one here, all restored looks like. There's all your information on that one. Again, I do not see the price on it. And this one looks like the same owner. Patina Suburban here. So any of those, you're going to have to contact them for the price. A little rust around the wheel wells, but kind of a cool patina rig. And you can see there's all kinds of swap meet stuff out there, which we're going to walk through here. Just catching a few of these vehicles. Kind of a cool little boat over here. Check this out. Looks like it's got a big block Chevy engine in the thing. This one is, yeah, big block Chevy. There's your price, $8 grand. There's all your information. Pretty cool boat right there. Got the trailer and all. And there's your motor. That might be a little scary on that. That doesn't weigh anything. It's a little small fiberglass boat like that. And we saw this one driving in here. This is a rat rod. Look at the skeleton hand coming out with a little crankshaft on there. V8 on the grill. Kind of cool. 7,500. There's all your information there. Looks like it was built off a sport coupe maybe, or a coupe. You can see the coupe quarter panel there, and it's got a pickup box stuck in the back. Just kind of a cool little Model A rat rod deal. And we'll just take a quick look through some of these. This is kind of a cool aluminum tank here, a fuel tank. It's like a drop tank. You can see the The pins where it dropped from an airplane. The guy wants $250 for that. I don't know how long that is, if it's 10, 12 feet long maybe. And just like any swap meet, you end up with quite a mix of parts. You'll see some motorcycle parts, you'll see a lot of automotive parts, and you'll see some general flea market stuff around here. Well, they got some sirens off in the distance here. Got a Ford transmission there for 75 bucks. It's gonna jump in the back here. They got a Model A for sale back here, pickup. With a Studebaker bullet nose Stude grill trim, grill trim. 10 bucks on that. See if we get back in here to this old Model A. This one is priced at $3,500. Here's all your information. What you see is what you get. We'll get to the other side of it, work with the light a little bit. Pretty solid old Model A. You can see some writing on the door there underneath there. Don't know what it said, but it had some old painting on the door there. It's up on rolling wheels here. Well, I guess it's got one flat in the back. But anyway, a little bit of rust in the cab corners, but really a pretty solid project there for not a lot of money. Looks like here's another piece of the Studebaker here. That's the belly pan for the grill there, 10 bucks on that. Yeah, this guy's got all kinds of motorcycle parts. Trim pieces and mechanical parts, mirrors, some fuel tanks over there in the tubs. Over here we got some cylinder heads, Jeep. There's a Dodge, 3.7 liter. Creeper carts. Yeah, this guy's got all kinds of miscellaneous stuff here. Quite a few grill wall hangers and stuff. Got some tailgates back there. There's an international one. You don't see those around too often there. 70s, late 60s, 70s, I guess. International pickup tailgate. I think he said 500 on that, if I remember correctly. I get a 53 Chevy trunk lid there, 125 on that. Got the lower grill pan down there. And we'll just jump over here. Looks like we got an inner cab part. Yep, inner rear window, roof skin. Let's get the wide window. I think for a 60s Chevy truck probably. Oh, we got a dyno BMX bike back there. There's an 1840s Wyandotte pressed steel truck. I don't see a tag on any of those. There's some nice wide white tires there, radial tires. Got a couple sets of them. Got some in the wagon, some there, some wider ones. A couple vintage Tonkas here. And I don't know if those are Chevy wheels, maybe those wire wheels, I'm not sure on that. Well, we got a couple of DeSoto carburetors here. 1,000 bucks, 56 DeSoto. They got the tags and everything on them, pretty hard to find piece. 150 on these valve covers. And it looks like he's going to have an auction next spring there, 60-year collection. There's the phone number there. Gonna run a sale. Well, we got Parker sitting over here. We got some toys over here for sale. Got a little Structo truck, 120, original paint. I don't know if I can tell you some of the prices here. Here's a Wyandotte. I think it's a 165 on that. Got some nice little promos here. A nice little GMC promo, 85 bucks on that one. Here's a Chevy here, 75 bucks, hardtop. And there's a Nash one there as well. And we got t-shirts. If you guys are looking for t-shirts, we sell these all the time. So just let us know and we can line you up with a few. Well, over here we got the guy that runs the place. Bill and Peggy Napoli there in this booth. There's Peggy right there. And they get all kinds of old cars and trucks, and they run the Motion Unlimited out in Rapid City. It's a car dealer, classic car dealer with all kinds of different cars and trucks, and they also have a museum there as well. Jump over on this side here. Looks like a Chevy grill there on the end. There's some Model T headlights up in there. Look at the moon gas pedal, that's kind of cool. 50 bucks on that.
Really? Why? Because I don't want to. I was here at 5 o'clock this morning. Wow.
Got a Cummins clock there. That one is $125. Kind of cool. Plastic clock. Yeah, this guy's got some interesting stuff here. Looks like maybe a railroad light there for $150. Got glass lenses in it. Got some old standard oil jug there. Looks like $150 on that. This is a nice piece here. New old stock. It's a West Clocks mirror clock for 200 bucks. This is a air pressure sprayer. I don't know what that is. Self-contained, it says. Got some old pumps there on the sign. Oh, and he's got some estate Fords here. Shows all the different ones there. Look at these nice clean reflectors here. 40 bucks a pair. Nice clean ones. 30 bucks a piece on the Ford truck hubcaps. Look at all the restored jacks here as well. All kinds of hand tools. Got a 97 carburetor there. 75 bucks. And we'll jump up the aisle here a little bit. Got some music going on behind us, so we'll get over this way. We do have a cab on there we'll check out. Get around this side here. Does have one pump remnant there for 100 bucks. And this is a 1932 Ford cab there, missing the firewall, but a nice, straight, solid. Look at the bottom edges of that. Nice, straight, solid pickup truck cab. And that one is sold. And the reason it's sold is because I bought it. So that one's going to end up in the trailer. And we got a Model T pickup box here. That one's sold for $500. Well, over here we got some Model T windshield parts, a little visor. Looks like a Chevy dash there. Got some Model T headlights there, 40 bucks for the pair, cheap enough. Got some guide headlights here for 100, or BLC maybe. Well, maybe they are guide, 160 on the pair of those. And we got a tractor grill and a gas pump there. He's got 65 on the tractor grill and 320 on the early curbside fuel pump there. And I just bought a 35 Ford glove box from him. Guy's got several sets of wheels here, 900 for that set. Got some big wide ones for the rear and some smaller ones for the front. Here's some rally wheels there. 500 bucks for the set. And let's see what his car is here. Got a big block engine in there. Drag car, got a full roll cage and stuff. 71 Camaro. 19 grand, there's your price and stuff. 454. Project car. Looks like the motor's all ready to roll in there. And we got a 66 Ford column shift for a Fairlane for a floor shifter there, 100 bucks. Steering column. Yeah, just kind of pan around some of this stuff. It's all kinds of miscellaneous stuff here. Here's a front fender for that same Fairlane here, 66 Fairlane, 200 bucks. 3 grand for the manifold and the two heads there, aluminum. All kinds of die-cast models here. And this guy's got all kinds of Model A parts here. We'll just kind of scoot down the row. 200 bucks on the pair of fenders. Got 100 bucks on that cowl there. 3031 cowl. And we got another cowl laying here. Some doors. That's another 30-31 cowl. Then there's a 28.9 laying on its nose right there as well. 75 bucks on that one, I guess. And there's a couple frames there. I don't see the prices on those. Well, that one's already sold. It says sold on there. Yeah, we'll see what this guy's got here. It looks like a 49 Plymouth bumper there. This is a ripple bumper that people like for hot rods and stuff. Got some skirts there. Looks like some Ford flathead carburetors there, 94s. Galaxy 500 trim. Looks like some 53 Ford Mercury side trim there. And you get a lot of John Deere tractors there. Well, over here we got some miscellaneous. There's some motorcycle parts here. Looks like there's a couple headlights here. I might have to check on those. See what the price is on them here. These are guide or BLC, 40 bucks for the pair. So I might have to see if I can buy those. And he's got some mechanical parts here. A couple bicycles over there. 150 on this Schwinn Springer here, boys bike. Well, it's starting to get a good crowd in here. You can see all the customers flowing in here. This one's $47.95. Little Chevy wagon here. Got a broken windshield, but it looks like a pretty good solid body.
That's what you need.
Studebaker hood ornament there for 45 bucks. I don't see any information on the car, otherwise I'd show you. 69 Camaro hood hinges there, 25 bucks. Malibu fenders there, 100 bucks on that one. 50 bucks for the hood, but it's got a hole cut in the middle. Some more miscellaneous stuff. Old railroad lantern here for 100 bucks. And another thing that's kind of cool in South Dakota, you find fossils like that too. 15 bucks on that. Looks like we got 4,500 firm on the trike. Guys got some other motorcycle parts and mechanical pieces there. Jump across the aisle here. Got a Honda generator there, low hours. It says $495. Good size generator there. Yamaha Warrior 1988 2250, and there's his phone number for this booth if you're interested in any of this stuff. Jump around this side here. Nice clean Honda generator there. Don't know how many watt that is, but seems like a fair price. $100 on a new old stock pair of 36 South Dakota license plates, unused. Got a 36 Chevy grill surround there for $250 on that. See quite a few people loading stuff up, so stuff is selling. He's got all kinds of helmets and miscellaneous here, tools.
Right.
Tack here for 10 bucks.
Put here, I spend all my money.
Good old metal tack. That one looks like it's in.
Doloff?
Good, you?
Doing good.
Man, we'll jump over in this booth. Got a heater there. Nice big size heater, 20 bucks. Some 51 Ford car hood hinges.
This sounds good when I got
351 Cleveland. 180 bucks on that pair. 20 bucks on the Mount Rushmore 62 plate. Looks like 80 bucks on the traffic light, and there's a parking meter there. Yeah, parking meter there for 50 bucks. Kind of cool. Motorcycle gas tank here. 1974 Kawasaki. Oh, we got carbs here, 20 bucks a piece. Cheap enough if you need parts and pieces. Different miscellaneous Mechanical parts, 100 bucks on the 12 volt starter. And a bunch of die cast here, 10 bucks a piece on those. Look at all the seats here. This guy's got a whole slew of, I don't know if these are van seats or pickup seats, or yeah, some of these are van seats, a whole slew of them. And we got what looks like a distributor tester here. Check this out. That's a Sun Equipment distributor tool there. That's pretty cool. 600 bucks on that. Oh, you got some nice heavy spoke wheels there. Those are kind of interesting. Nice set of Dodge Brothers wheels there. Set of 5. What are you pricing those at?
Like to get 700.
700 for the set with the hubcaps and all.
Everything.
Yep. Good stuff there.
Should be new wheels. I don't know how long they've been sitting in somebody's garage.
Yeah. Good looking tires on there, yeah. And we got some makings of a rat rod here. Some Overland parts and some Dodge. Well, this is the kind of booth you like to see, or I like to see anyway. All the rusty stuff just pulled off the prairie.
Yeah, that wheel, if I had 2 of them, I need something for the entrance.
It's a Buick wood spoke wheel there. Looks like he had some of the parts of Buick. That headlight up on the table, there's a 20s Buick. Not sure why, but my camera just glitched there. Anyway, we're on to the next booth. Got a nice Edison cylinder player there over on the other side. And that's got the bracket for the horn and stuff, but not the crane to put it on. I think he wants 500 for that. This is kind of funny. This is the top of a slot machine. Probably come out of Deadwood or something. Got all kinds of Montana and South Dakota, Nebraska, different license plates there. And with some Model A fenders there. This guy's got a whole bunch of hubcaps in here, 25 bucks a piece. And he's got some interesting bikes over there too, some banana seat bikes. I don't know what that one is. That one, the seat spins around. That's kind of an interesting bicycle there, the way the seat spins. This one is 600 on this. It's called a swing bike. That's pretty wild. Now we got a Jeep here, 1953 question mark, no title, 2,500 a best offer. Sorry, I just bumped the camera there when I went to grab my tachometer. I did buy that tachometer from that guy. Pretty solid tub on that Jeep. Good enough deal. 411 Posi were in there for 450. 250 on that one, 300 on that one. And we got a motor here, 460 cubic inch, 2,200. Same guy that owns the Jeep here. Oh, we got a 10-speed bicycle here called a Schwinn Continental. Another motorcycle here for sale. No price on those. Got a cool Montgomery Ward sign there. Here's an early 20s touring car body there, or door there as well. Might actually, it's probably actually teens, probably a little older than 20s. There's the match to it there. This is a cool Sioux valve grinder there. You get the whole tool, the valve grinding machine there, and you get all the hardened valve seats here and stuff, and the hand grinder as well. $750 for the entire set. That seems like a reasonable deal. Got some die casts there, and we got another Sun distributor tester here. Sun Equipment. Well, like with any swap meet, you see a lot of go-karts and bicycles and things like that. 100 bucks on that BMX style bike there, kind of an unusual frame on it. Little Honda dirt bike here, sold. And over here we got all kinds of die cast here, models and stuff along on that table. Hot Wheels, you name it. And over to this side, this guy's got a few motorcycle parts here. But then he's got some really nice chrome stuff over here. Got a 53 Chevy grill there that's all re-chromed. Real nice grill there. Some 61 headlight bezels, new all stock. Roadmaster Buick grill bar there. And some bumpers. 71 Cutlass. All kinds of nice chrome. Another Columbia here, 50 bucks on that one. 3-speed looks like. Nice little mirror here for 25 bucks. That one's got service record and travel record. You clip it on the sun visor. There's some Chevy truck headlight bezels. And we got 100 bucks a pair on the skirts. Those are Chevy. Early 50s. So then there's a 55 to 9 style Chevy truck rear fender, and they got a front fender under there. Looks like they might have sold that one already. And this guy's got an Impala fender on the ground there, and it looks like a 39 Ford fender up on the rack there. We got a lot of miscellaneous on the trailer here. Got a John Deere snowmobile there for 550 bucks. Got some bicycles here. Look at the girls Schwinn there, 200 bucks on that. 50s girls with the tank on it. And we got all kinds of miscellaneous stuff along here. Some early carburetors there, Model T carburetor, a couple Model A ones. '74 to 8 T-Bird, or a Firebird, sorry, Trans Am. There's a 50 Chevy pickup grill there on the ground. Just kind of pan around and show you what there is. Tires. They've got a bunch of carburetors here on the ground. Crates of carburetors there. Some tractor carbs as well in there, the orange ones. 28 Chevy truck there, $2,000. Jump over to this side here. This thing looks like a airplane fender there for the wheel. Kind of cool. Be good on a rat rod or something. There's some Chevy truck parts on the ground. 71, 2, somewhere in there. Got a pair of doors and a hood. 100 a quarter on the hood. 85 a piece on the 2 doors. And we got all kinds of more die cast here. All kinds of little models, and we got some sheet metal across the back here. Pontiac trunk lid for 100 a quarter. Fender back there for 100 for 69 Pontiac. Chevelle fenders 100 bucks. 60 Chevy car for 100 a quarter. Kind of gives you an idea of the prices on them. And we got a $100 door there. We got a $75 motorcycle seat there. Jump over to the other side here. Oil pans, valve covers, transmission pans. Torque Flight 727 it says on there. And some Mopar headers, big block Mopar. Some Chevy ones, small block Chevy back there. And from there we're going to jump ahead of ways because we got some music coming up over here. Yeah, this guy's got his ad here. You can see Junk and Attic. You can see all kinds of models and stuff here. This is kind of a cool, we've shown these a few times. It's a mobile horse. They're made in England. You want 75 on that one. That one's kind of unusual because that's a walker. They're usually quite a bit larger and they're a ride-on deal. That one's just a walker. 300 on the Miller advertisement.
They were popular a few years ago.
Oh, we got a Ford truck running board there. Looks like $5 on that, I think. Might have to check on that one. 53 up style. 500 on the 33.4 Ford front fenders and brackets, and all kinds of pieces there. See what else he's got on this side. And he's got the dash and the glove box door there. Model A grill there for 120. This guy's got some cool stuff. He's got a hood side for a 38 or 9 pickup. And we'll jump across here. Looks like a Buick fender skirt there. That's 135 on that. Nice clean one. That's only one. There's a Springer front end for a bicycle. Some dealer tags there from Nebraska. All kinds of license plates and signage. There's a Chevy spare tire cover there with a little porcelain bow tie on there. Looks like some Tri-5 stuff here. 200 a piece on the doors, 2-door post. The deck lid there for 300, 55 Chevy. Door hinges or door latches there, 35 a piece. There's a bumper filler panel there for 25. You guys get a few vintage bikes and dirt bikes. Got some Hondas here. Different dirt bikes and stuff over in here. Parts, ones, projects. There's a little scooter here. Honda 90.
For me. It's for somebody else.
I got some Chevy hubcaps. Got some GMC pickup hubcaps there, a set of them. A lot of suspension parts here. And over on this side, got some miscellaneous here, more hubcaps. Some headlight bezels there, $10 for a pair, Chevy ones. Got an aluminum keg there for $20. We got some tail lights here. $20 a pair, it says. Jump across the aisle here. This guy's got some 34 Plymouth stuff, 33 4 Plymouth stuff. There's some rear fenders for a coupe, $250 for all 3 pieces. The tail pan and the 2 fenders. 35 Dodge coupe seat frame there for $100. Camaro lid there for $10.
You're not doing just sold our place down there. I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna help Brian and Lyle a little bit.
There's a nice backup light here. Let's check that out. New all stock 59 passenger car backup light there for $40. Might have to ask him on that one. And we got a Ford seat here, $50 on that, 36 Ford Roadster.
And mine just drives my dad.
67 Camaro convertible top mechanism there, and there's a couple header panels there, Camaro Firebird. Headers are $50 a piece. There's an Edsel hood here for $50. Edsel dash here for $20. Make some neat garage art out of that. 34 Plymouth car door, nice straight solid one there for $400. And we got a couple more seats here. 55 to 9 Chevy or GMC truck, $100 for that seat. It's a good deal. Looks like you could just use it in a patina truck. Now we're winding down here, getting down to the back corner here. Check out a few more booths. These are kind of interesting. Looks like a headlight visor trim. There's a spare tire rack there. Looks like for a Jeep on the ground. Got some gas pump glass inserts. Look at the nice Buick mascot there, and a Chevy one. All kinds of hot rod magazines here. Vintage hot rods, some of them back in the 50s. I always like looking at these old ones to get ideas of what they were doing years ago. Look at the 34 3 window on there. There's some Model A truck running board there, looks like. That's a cool Edison Mazda auto lamps. Unfortunately, the condition isn't the greatest. Some Model A fenders there, and looks like maybe a GM headlight bar there with some headlights on it. Some motorcycle parts, there's some Volkswagen taillights up there.
Come here.
There's an old buggy step
You
there.
talk to Papa about that.
Old cast iron buggy step there. More motorcycle parts there. Got quite a bit of motorcycle stuff here. I mean, you are in the same state as Sturgis, so you get lots of motorcycle guys out here. And we got our buddy Tony here. If you need anything in this booth, we can hook you up with him. Got some nice bucket seats over there.
That's what Provo is. Victor's not doing well.
This guy's Mr. YouTube.
Yes.
He knows what he's doing.
Now you are too.
No, thank you.
There's the PAP sign there. $250 on
How's
that.
he doing?
Some stuff he's bought back there. Got a nice looking GM visor here. Early 50s visor. And we got a 47.8 Chevy grill. Sorry, that camera just flipped around on me. But you get some cool stuff. If you're interested in any of that, we can get you in touch with them. Well, these guys have all kinds of miscellaneous here too. Look at the blow torches, all polished up, 30 bucks a piece. Brass ones. Anytime you guys see something that I don't mention too, you can comment on the video, tell us what you want to see. Look at the Chevy foot ornament there. Or what things are if I don't identify it. Doesn't hurt my feelings any. 40 bucks on the scooter. Hi folks, as promised, we're going to show you what we got. This is at the Rapid City Swap Meet. This is out in western South Dakota. It's at the fairgrounds. We get up bright and early and we found some cool stuff, so we'll go down the line here, show you what we got. We got a cool Pabst beer sign here. That's got to be back in the 30s, maybe 40s, but it's a nice tin sign. You can see it was tacked up in a building. The guy had like 5 or 6 of them. They must have been up in the roof or something. Got a late 20s Chevy headlight bracket there with a 37 Missouri license plate on it. Got some nice 57 Pontiac headlight bezels. One nice thing in the western South Dakota, the chrome doesn't pit, so it's, you know, it stays good. Got a couple BLC headlights here, seal beam headlights. Got a couple 37 or 38 Chevy car headlights. Same with the taillights there. Those are for a sedan. There's a pair of those. We got these running lights or parking lights for a 39 Dodge car. They look a lot like a Schwinn Phantom bicycle headlight, but they're for a 39 Dodge car. These are Ford pickup hubcaps, nice stainless ones. So there's a set of 4 of those. Got a nice guide pair of headlights there. That one needs a bulb. The other one's right there. Got a nice pair of fog lights here. These are Unities. These are kind of cool too because they mount straight out the back. So you can put them right on the pan under the headlight or something. I got this 36 Ford headlight there. We always look for parts for those, so that's another bucket. We can make up pairs. Got a 35 or 6 Ford glove box door. This is a Chevy glove box door. It'll fit a 36 to 8 truck. It'll go back to 35 Master on the car. Then we got some 50s GMC and Chevy stuff here. Got a pair of headlight. These are 58 or 9. Got the hood front emblem and the 2 fender emblems, the smaller ones. Those are kind of cool. All die cast. And we got a Chevy one there that somebody stripped the chrome off of. Got another pair of Chevy headlights there. Those are like 35 or 6 car. This headlight here, I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell us what it is. It kind of pancakes out in the back. Kind of an unusual headlight. It's GM, but I'm not sure if it's LaSalle or Oldsmobile or Pontiac or what it is. Nice Model T windshield frame. Got original paint on that. We got a Ford pickup truck gauge cluster there, 61 to 6. We got some 34 Plymouth stuff here. This is the gauge cluster. Nice original gauge cluster. And then here's more 34 Plymouth stuff. We got the windshield hinges, the windshield swing outs, and a few of those parts. They're in there. We got kind of an unusual light here. This is a 1920s oval accessory light made to clamp on the bumper or something there. Kind of a driving light. And with that came these 2 lenses here. There's two oval lenses. They don't fit that light though, but they're Darrell light is the name on them. January 1924 they're dated. And we got a tachometer there, nice all metal tachometer. Got some Landau bars. Those are from the late 20s probably. We got this 1940 to 46 Chevy truck dash. This is a nice Buick grill here. These are for a 37 Ford pickup. They go above the door on the inside. And that running board is for a 53 to 6 Ford pickup. Got a 60s Chevy truck grill, 55 Ford truck grill, and a GMC grill back in there. I got this whole steering column. It does have a good working steering box, but I kind of bought it for the Banjo steering wheel. That's a Buick one there. Guy had that for 10 bucks for the whole thing. Couldn't believe it. Got a probably 49, 50, somewhere in there. Chevy tin woody tailgate. That'd be kind of cool as a wall hanger if somebody in California or something, they could put a surfboard in that tailgate. Or maybe somebody needs a tailgate. Here's a 35 Plymouth header panel. Got a 50s Jeep glove box door with the four-wheel drive shifting pattern on there. It's kind of cool. This headlight bezel here, I'm not sure if that's DeSoto or Chrysler, but it's Mopar. We got these seat springs here. There's 3 of them. Those are for 34 Plymouth Coupe, as well as the garnishes there. We got the 2 quarters in the rear window. That's all 34 Plymouth Coupe stuff. Then we got that clock over there for a credit association. So we got all this stuff, and we're going to take you over to the other trailer, show you the bigger things we got. Okay, folks, well, we're going to finish it up with this. This is a 32 Ford truck cab, one of the most popular years, and this is a really solid one. This is why we like Western South Dakota. You can see the bottom of it's all real nice and solid. A couple little screw holes right there, but a really nice cab, one of the best ones we've had. Got the windshield frame in it, got the dash in there, got the rear window garnish. Just needs a firewall, which you can get. And you can see this door is all in there. A little bit of work around the hinge, but overall a really nice cab. Great patina to it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, give us good comments. All these things are really appreciated and it helps the channel. And that way we can do more videos for you. So anyway, thanks for watching and we'll catch you on the next round.